zoom up to the highest station in Europe at Jungfrau Joch. So the plan is to go to platform 12 at 7:54 and make all those changes you can see there until we end up on top of the world. Let's get started. I'll just take a quick squirt at this room. This is what you get for 150 francs for 2 people at night. That's per night. It's got a dormer window set up, which is quite well done. 2 windows in fact. And hello, here's someone sitting on a bed.
Now I'm just writing to Gina Merv to tell them what a wonderful place this is.
So that
and I'm so glad they took us on to coming here.
And here we are we've nicknamed these things the wheelie bins because they've got so much junk in them, but it's amazing. It's a good way to travel. Backing off around here, there's the rest of the room. Television, not very large. Wardrobe, not exactly built in, but quite attractive. But the absolute amazing thing is this bathroom. Oh, hang on. Here, they got rid of those towels. Now if you have a quick look at this thing, it is not more than 4 foot square. I counted the tiles, but it works quite well. Hello man, geez, you're getting fat. Yeah, great bath. And that shower door actually pulls to the corner and has a magnetic catch on it. Anyway, off to breakfast now. We've just adjourned to the big breakfast area, which by daytime is actually a pizza place. But there's, as you can see, there's thousands of people being turned away. It's only just gone 7 o'clock. Staff think we're all nuts. But there's the pizza oven. And that noise coming from that corner was the coffee on the prepare. We made it to the station. Now we've just got to find out where is our train. There's one up here that says 7:54 Panoramic Express, and it's off to Interlaken and it's on gate 12. We'll check that out. And there we are. You can if you look real close there. And I guess that's the train that's taking us. Well, here we are, we found it, and we've also found going first class has its advantages. And look at this, right? Oh. Amazing, it's quite a big train, not a heck of a lot of people on it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're so clever.
You didn't watch the emergency briefing, did you? All aboard, all aboard. We've just discovered this door closes, whoop, there it goes again. It gives you time to get on and then it goes slam bang close. So Dennis is holding it, being the right little gentleman. And let's go. Well, here we are, we've got the man putting the bags in. So do it yourself baggage stowage. Okay, we're departing. There's a mountain up there, is that it?
That's where you used to be.
Well, we're going back to there. It wasn't visible yesterday in nasty hill.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Belle says I've got to get this because it looks beautiful, and the fact that it's dark and the camera's working its little butt off has got nothing to do with it. I must admit it's quite spectacular. Everyone's going ooh and ah.
This must be a 36.
Oh look, there's a train just ahead of us. Oh, must be us. We just came through a pass, and this is what appeared on the other side. How'd you like to live in a little valley like this?
muck news.
Mm.
You actually see the muck they've cleaned out. They're mucking out and things. So then it should be feeling pretty happy at this stage. What up the waterfall then? Have you got that?
No, but I'm just
Where is
about
it?
to find it.
Straight across.
Yeah, well spotted. Yeah, it's pretty spectacular, isn't it?
Our sounds is just as good. Don't you think?
Well, here's the place. We're in London.
Longer.
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 London.
About halfway.
Less than an hour. We're about halfway. This church just coming into view here. Only churches.
Yeah, I would have gone.
Okay, we're just discussing getting something to drink before we dismount.
Having a wee.
Yep.
It looks a bit ominous here. The cloud is starting to.
You're bringing it through.
Will it?
I can go get it anyway.
No, let me bring it.
Well, we came across a pass of some description at a reasonable altitude and into another one of these valleys, but this one's a bit misty, unfortunately. This is rather a tricky thing they've put on here. It just shows you the whole route. You start off from Lazoon and you go through all these places. That's where we actually came down the hill and then turned around and came back out the other way. We're stopped here, a place called Brienz or something similar. And, sorry about the wobble, but we come around here and at Interlaken we go into the next move. So that's the actual thing in Holden.
This big little guy.
This little train here.
It's one of them.
It's one of those
train things.
It's one of those
Yeah.
cog rail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Surplus to requirements.
Going again.
Sun's coming out. Whee! I knew you were going to say that. Look at what?
Up here, look.
What are we looking
Hills
at?
and towns. Way up hills. And then, that's the house.
The guard just informs us the next stop is Interlaken, and I guess that's probably where all these hills are coming into view. Hills. Guinness is saying, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at what? Look at the church. Oh. Look at the hills. Oh, look at the trees.
Back to even pitch.
I don't think you'll like this very much at all. Why is everything a funny colour? Yeah,
Strange colour.
it's the way the light and the sun's catching us. Obviously a fairly busy rail link into Larkin. Trains galore. So move over Michael Pelham. Clive James. Here we come.
Which platform is from? Does it?
Well, we've dismounted and we'll just say farewell to this train. It's served us well. And got us as far as this place. A bit, have a look. Interlaken. Change trains here at Interlaken. Dennis is in charge of baggage. Another station, another problem. If you've got a hack, give us a pointing here. 10 o'clock. We're going to.
That's where we are. Well, that's all we want, down to Grimwald.
Down the Elsey.
Not a Bruno.
Oh, come around the front. So we're there at that Interlaken place. We're heading off down here until we get to this Latterbrunnen. And then out there to somewhere and there to Jungfrau Drop. Yeah, and blow it up. Yeah. Okay, well we've
there it is.
boarded this train and we're heading now for a lot of boarding. Interlaken to Latterbrunnen. What's the outside of that house made of? waterfall coming down there.
That's okay.
That's only it. Something like that.
Well, we've made it. This is where we're going to spend the night. We're going to drop our gear, check in. And checking in's a bit of a trick because we've actually got to get somehow from where we are here up to the bayou. That's the accommodation. Don't know which wing. Silverhorn. Silverhorn. We're on our way. Well, we got here. We're checking in. And we've got about 1 hour before we board the train to make the next sortie. We've come upstairs and they've led us into our room. Just have a quick look. This is what we got booked for us from the yes, feather pillows. That should be good. I hope an excuse for snoring. The view from this door is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It is.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, have a look at that. Only come round about to there because the sun's not good at the moment. It's fairly obvious from the shop below we're out in front. If you really look hard up into the distance there, up in the hill, have a look at this one. Imagine walking home from the pub up to there. And imagine the view when you got there. Isn't that incredible? Anyway, look what happened. When we stopped at, where was it? Interlaken.
Interlaken.
There were some people from, where were they from? Uruguay.
Something like that.
Something like that. Selling handmade jumpers. Very, very expensive.
Or 80.
Oh, about 84 NZ. They were.
$84.
Yeah. So we've got one. So Val's ready now for the cold weather. Little show off. Hope it doesn't shrink in the first wash. Well, Dennis reckons that to get a shower in this place, we've actually got to come around here and look up. So, I don't know whether he's right. I think he's had me on. Oh, that's what he means. Yeah. It's a huge waterfall. We saw that from the station. That's where it is relative to us. So intrigued by this thing, we thought we'd come and look at it a bit closer. There it is. It's a big watering fall.
Yeah, that's right, because it's something about when they're full.
That's it.
Isn't that amazing? Okay, another chance for some orientation. The object of our exercise is to get up to that place there. Well, let's start from the beginning. Come down to where we are at the moment. Is, there we are, Lotte Brunel. We follow that black line. Ching, 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 ching. Let's make out of here. Up there. Up there. Up there. Up there. To there. Then we take a break. Go across here. Oh, went the wrong way. Take a break and go up there. Up there. Across the face of the Eiger. And up there to the rock. Obviously, they have to have pretty good railways to do that. So coming back on down the hill again, back to where we are at Brundle. Another train, another journey. So now look at the bottom of this. This thing actually is one of these pull itself up the hill tracks. Look at that. Let's see if we can get a better look at it in a minute. Here it is. Dennis waiting to board. Oh, bit of delay there while we got our ticket check. Train's heading through the corner. Look at the garden in this place, Val.
Isn't it lovely?
It's lots of Pullman. The pub's down there somewhere. Ask me which one. Must be a changeover point here. And another one coming down. Great. You see the cogs working there. Cog rail. Amazing. A couple of photos. Try taking a couple of photos and see how they come out.
Yeah, you can put it in there.
How's that? Should be good from here. Lots of views in ours as we took that shot. Then they stopped. What? These are just wild snapshots to see what they get. There's another one that just keeps on going. Swinging. Look what we just saw.
Oh,
It was
look.
shearing our train with us and we didn't even see it.
Didn't even know.
No. Typical beagle.
Fat too.
Fat beagle.
Doesn't seem like each other.
Well, here, just a little stop here at this place. It's quite a large. Just in the station.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there's a view from the station.
Not that here, maybe.
Got it, I got it. Breathtaking is the word. Gingerbread houses. You guys go to the same hairdresser, you got the same hair colour then?
That's the top of our island. I think the goes up past that pump. Where would be? What's that now? Hotel.
Just come out, looking back down the valley to that wind, I suppose. There's a shot that I've just taken with a snapshot, just see how it comes out. It just whistled past, so we'll give it a go. Well, we just suddenly run into the ice line, I guess. It's now snow Oh, okay, we'll have a look at those. You can see these things, they look like anti-avalanche tools. Now the trees have got snow on them. That's something else. The what? Not yet. Short hold here. We'll just get a little squirt while the sun's out. It's a bit misty around here. Well, Dennis is trying to open the window fully for us like everyone else has managed. He says Kiwis can do it. And this guy managed to do it, he's not a Kiwi. Don't break it. This is where we make our next change. It's obviously up in the mountains somewhere. Oh, another change of trains. This time, we'll take this one up. And it's heading for. Looks like the right train. Oh, that's where we've come from. We're not going to involve.
Are you ready for that?
Where do we get these postcards from? The overhead line's getting in the way. Well, that backlight makes you look a funny colour. I'll take that off. Tell us about this. What are we going to do in the Eiger?
Which is it for starters? If it's guy here.
I'm not sure which hill it is. It might be one we can't even see yet. Anyway, we've mounted another train. Colour scheme's changed. And this is the one that drags us up to the top in about 2 minutes' time. Solve the problem with the Euro pass. Well, we're off. We're looking back up the other side. This must be where we went because there's our train on its way back down the hill. tour guide here maintains this is probably a glacier. I don't know what he's basing that on, but I'll refer to his superior knowledge. Could be. Where's the huskies? Oh look! Did I get them? I don't know.
Just there.
I reckon it's pretty cold because the water is melting, running and falling stallic, whatever it is. The camera's having a great job dealing with the whiteout conditions, well, super white conditions. Take a look at this one. That's a stalactite. Runs all the way down until it gets into this bucket. Oh no, it goes right past it. Goes and,
Shut the window.
look at that. Yeah. So that's frozen water melting and coming off the roof. Don't get much better days than this. Once again, another look at the cogs, or the cog rail. The cogs on the cog rail. Into the hole. I guess we're entering the Eiger.
65 meters above sea level. If the weather is fine, there will be a spectacular view of Kleine Scheidegg, the Grindelwald Valley and the Alps. We will stop for 5 minutes.
Buongiorno a tutti e benvenuti a bordo della ferrovia della Jungfrau.
はユングフラウ鉄道をご利用いただきまして誠にありがとうございます。まもなく世界的に有名なアイガー北陸の中にある海抜2865メートルのアイガー湾へ到着いたします。
Well, it's worth a squirt. I don't know what's going to come out. The window is a little bit, it's not going to work. It's a bit fogged up. Anyway, we'll go back and get a shot of what we're actually looking at. This is a hole in the side of the mountain that we're looking at. That's how deep the rock is. There's the window that we were having a squirt out of. I wonder if this one's any better. No, foggy. Anyway, that's the view. Pretty amazing. Looking down on top of the clouds. Maybe we can just code what this is. So here we are. Oh, anyway, men's turning out to go down the toilets and we're on our way.
We will arrive at the Eisner station, 3,160 meters above sea level. The jagged edges of the glacier which we see will be our first contact with the world of the high mountains. We will again stop for 5 minutes.
Tra poco arriveremo alla
Okay, we'll get out and try and take some more photographs.
360.
No, take it. All these Arabs are getting off and getting to take their photos. Feel lightheaded? You're about 10,000 feet up at this stage.
Yeah.
close up and look at a glacier. And then incredible. So there is a photo of a glacier. Another photo of a glacier. Stalagmites inside. Glacier outside. Amazing.
Frau Joch, the highest railway station in Europe, 3,454 meters above sea level. Please follow the direction signs to observation points and the restaurants. Thank you for your visit and we wish you a pleasant stay on the Jungfrau Joch.
Stiamo per arrivare sulla
융프라우역에 체류하시는 동안 즐거운 시간 보내시길 바라겠습니다.
Yes, okay.
Just a bit of sighting as to what's going on here. And White Balance is having a problem. Sitting on top of the world. You're 10,000 feet up, and that's why they have us on oxygen at 10,000 feet. Dennis has got the answer. He reckons you should smoke. Huh? Everyone's a bit breathless with the altitude. So that's how it works, eh? It goes just like a cogwheel. That's how it used to work. These are people coming in from the Antarctic. Well, in actual fact, can't see it. The camera just won't cope with us, but it's blowing everywhere. It's actually wind-blown dust and dirt, except it's clean wind-blown dust and dirt. Well, I think we should step out then and risk it. Made a mistake of going outside. Talk about wind-blown dust and rain. If we can pick this up, but it's coming off. I think I might just go back inside because this can't be good for the camera. Maybe we'll have a little look around the edge. Oh shit, we're on top of the world, but it is cold. Cold! Dennis decides it's his turn to take on the elements. It really is something else. Just pretend you're on top of Mount Cook. You realise, Dennis, this is higher than Mount Cook?
Quite a bit higher than
Yeah? Oh, well done, yeah. When the Maoris hear about this, they'll want this one.
No, can't see it.
Oh! I hope you've got it. I'm coming back in. It's just too much out here.
Yeah, but you don't want another one?
Jesus!
Oh, I've got it all. That should be awesome. Sorry. That should be magic.
We just discovered this guy was born on the North Shore, living in the United States, giving us instructions on how to take photos. Well, this is something. We've come inside to what do they call this?
Ice cave.
Ice cave.
Oh, it probably is. It's probably just into the ice.
They might have just burrowed straight into the ice.
Yeah,
Really?
probably is.
Maybe that's where the rock finishes and the ice starts.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely solid ice. This is eerie. This really is different. Is it slippery? We won't tell anyone. They won't notice. Look at this. You could imagine you're actually walking around in a nice cave, couldn't you?
Bears.
Oh, look at this. Oh dear. Ice, what do they call it?
Ice sculptures.
Oh, sculptures, yeah.
Oh, it's all heap, isn't it?
There's a whole heap. There's more. You even got an igloo. This is just carved out of the solid ice. Been here for years, I guess. Where's your ice skating wall?
No, it's just like Frankfurt walk.
Here's an expert. He's skating his way through. This must be the husky dogs.
Hemorrhoids.
Cure for hemorrhoids. This really is different. At least we've taken evidence home for the girls to find. Look at this. Just like Disneyland. Just like Disneyland. Only different. And off out to the exit. This is, we've worked out this is some sort of bobsled run. It runs down through here. Oh, too fast. He's getting so far ahead of me here, I just can't catch him. Yeah, there he goes again. This is wall-to-wall ice. Oh, grief. Where does it go from here? Very tricky lighting.
Baby.
At the end of that, we're up the stairs. Thank you for that. You can only guess this one's been put here to reflect the number of the up-on-knees who are now visiting the area. Well, we've located the girls, found the food, and then we found the girls. So they're grazing. Good food? What do you recommend?
What I had.
What was it?
A whole lot of different meats and cheeses and
Yeah?
don't get any butter though.
This brave lady is going out to face the elements. And it is...
Not going any further than this,
You're not
right?
going any further than
No.
that.
This is it.
That's it.
Hurry up.
There you are. Snowflakes.
Okay.
Great view out there. Well, the north face of the Eiger, or the south face of the whatever. Quite exciting. That'll do for now. Well, this one's a bit different, right? Coming back on a different train, maybe. That'll be interesting. Well, we just got an upgrade on that. No, we can't have a ride in this one because it's a special one. And you've got to be someone very special to get on this. There's the husky dogs, they tell me, and I had to get a squirt at them because the producer said so.
Oh, look at the glacier from here, Len.
Oh, yeah.
Up there.
Well, yeah.
Oh, awesome.
This here's there, just below the glacier. Oh, he's gone. Where's he gone? Someone going for a walk.
There is.
There is so, you don't believe
Where?
me. Oh, you'll have to get the video out to see.
Oh, there he is, look.
It's two
Two of them.
Yeah. Now you believe me. You have little faith. A couple of snapshots, because there's things going past the window. We might avoid them by taking snapshots.
Fehlt mir eines gesehen, so. So viereckige, so viereckige Öffnung.
There's a couple of long soles. They're up to.
Face it to see from here.
Much better coloured bit. There's more people walking. Down home on the range.
Et vous souhaitons un bon retour.
Please leave the train at the next stop, Kleine Scheidegg. Your connection to Lauterbrunnen departs from Sector A and to Grindelwald from Sector B. We thank you for your visit to the Jungfraujoch, top of Europe, and wish you a pleasant journey home.
Hey, Lauterbrunnen. Well, quick change of trains again. While we're down here and it's lovely and clear, we'll take the opportunity of getting some of this magic mountain. Let's go around a bit further to get rid of the wires. Now, they'd have me believe that's where we were, way up there. Just make it out. Well, let's back off a bit so you can see just how high it was. Still see it? Wow. Anyway, these peaks are just something else. Except as Dennis uttered, cloud. Bloody cloud, I think he said. It's clear a minute ago. Now this is the type of train that we actually went up on its way down, just behind us. Did you speak to that cloud? Because it's definitely moving away.
Actually, I should just wait a minute. If
You
I'm
re-
patient, I'll get a proper.
Well, I've got one. And that's Eiger. And that's the
That's
this
the
is
face,
this
that's
is the
the
north
face.
face of the Eiger. And if you don't fancy living long, that's what you go and climb. So you can put your name on been there, done that list. Well, I can think of other things I'd rather be doing. Here's that Poser's train is pulling up. Oh, out of focus. I've just had instructions to try and get a still photo of that thing. It really is an amazing sight. And meanwhile, well, look what's happened cloud-wise. So you really got to time it right to get decent shots of that hill. And we consider ourselves lucky. Look at this, Christmas trees. They come with the white stuff already on them. It's quite cool, really.
Don't do it.
She's saying do not do
Don't
it.
do it.
And Hillary winked at the clock.
Well, that's the end of that range. It just finishes like that. It just drops sheer rock
Amazing.
straight off the edge. There's a photograph, in fact, sheer rock. I just took a photograph. Look at this stuff. I think we may have discussed it, but there's someone way up there, Beverly. I can't find it. He's
No,
gone.
you can't. It's over the hill.
No, there's another one there.
Oh.
Just discovered while we're going slow, so we don't overtake this other guy.
It's only Chiyoka to do it.
There's the one we're following.
Just come up and around it, I think.
What's he doing?
Speak with somebody else.
Oh, excuse me. Logs. It's a logging operation.
They're rescuing the logs.
Yeah, rescue. Anyway, a bit of excitement. We thought it was a rescue going on. That's where he dropped it. So there's a pile of logs there that have already been dropped. I reckon he's got another one he's just picked up. There he comes. That's a long one. Coming along. Not long sectors, these ones. There's a house in the way. It's all over. Blowing up there, alright? No wonder people were having altitude problems. Some of these trees are alone.
Oh, just maybe this.
That's where we are, that's why we're waiting.
Used to know when it felt like being directed.
But the director like mine. All I'm getting is reflection out of the window. I've got a great shot of your head in refraction. Well, where we were showing Val how to use the camera, and we looked out the window and look what's happened up here. Well, what was very little to show this morning, the sun's come out. Now we'll have to zoom to get it because the contrast is just so brilliant. Here we are.
Nice beer.
Look at that.
Nice.
Another bloody mountain. Isn't that amazing? So that's the view from our room in evening time. Okay.
What's that up there?
Up where?
Yeah.
Thermite. The question, what is that up there, was answered by having a look. It's a building of some description. It's probably the top of another ski field or something. Could be a frost. So that's where we were, up around there somewhere. Up in the sky. And I just looked across here before. It actually says 1901. It's the front part of the hotel that we're staying in. And when we were over here before, Dennis noticed another waterfall. He also noticed a t-shirt that says, "Save our waterfalls, drink beer." What was that saying? They say something like beer. Yeah, drink beer and save our waterfalls. Is that right? We're going to save the waterfalls. We'll come back in here because we got away with saving the waterfalls, but to get the ambiance of the place.
Oh, that Italian food. We're going to have Italian tomorrow night.
In Zermatt.
Yep.
Well, here we are. Poor old Viv's feeling a bit under the weather. We think it's altitude sickness. This is Vivian.
Hi, Vivian.
Hi, Vivian.
I'm so sorry you're not well.
Yeah, we are. And, by the time you're watching this, you'll be feeling 100%. Okay. So this is the local one. One of the sheeps is over here. Look at this. Little critters. Hey?
Yeah.
We're trying to work out what we've got here. Yeah, well, what we've got here is a plate of.
No, it's not here.
It actually starts off with a veal steak. There's pickled vegetables, pickled fruit, a whole bunch of sauces, fresh fruit. Very, very tasty. Came as a recommendation from the house, and also came with another bottle of Save the Waterfalls.
When did your mother die, Dennis?
Hey, dog. What are you doing? Well, things are a little bit different here because the restaurants, dogs seem to be part of the family. The other thing that Mel picked up earlier was some cows. Cows are big around here. These ones have bells on them that go tingle, tingle, tingle. As Viv said, it must be a terrible noise when they're bolting.